Now I'm flying to Miami. Now I'm flying to Atlanta. Now I'm flying to Los Angeles, New York, right? Houston.
Yeah.
Coming in 2, 3 in the morning. Where am I going? Strip club, right? Club. So we are partying and drinking damn near every city we go.
What?
Different girls every city we go. So we're partying.
Stories I like to talk about is like, all right, when I was able to finally walk, I'm like, all right, let me go be around my teammates. They having a little party, let me go. I walk up, the bouncer like, dude, the whole entire world know you 19. I can't let you in here. So it's like, I'm trying to hang out with my teammates, but I can't because I can't go to spots they go to. Yeah. So now I'm having house parties at the house. Like I got a whole year off. It's not like I got to just sit down. I'm in Portland. So every night, hey, who you can get come over? Why not?
When an NBA player blows out his knee, everyone rushes to ask one thing: when's he coming back? But nobody ever asks what happens in between.
I'm injured, so it's more party mode and work ethic at that point. So he gets the bad part of who I was.
Gilbert Arenas once admitted the truth most players keep quiet about. When you're injured in the NBA, you're living in a completely different world. You're still rich, still flying private, still checking into 5-star hotels, but your purpose, gone. Your schedule, vanished. When you're active, every second of your day is locked down tight. Up at 9, shoot around at 10, film session at noon, treatment after that, lunch, pre-game meal at 4, tip-off at 7, media at 10, team playing at midnight, every hour spoken for. But when you're hurt, rehab at 10, ice bath, stretch, done by noon, and that's it. You're back in your hotel by 1 p.m. with nothing but time. 12 long hours till bedtime. No game, no adrenaline, no noise, just you, a quiet hotel room, and a city you don't even live in.
This is the real mental battle of injury. Is when you first get injured, you get all the texts, damn, that's, you know what I mean? You get all the praise and all the love, and 30 days later, ain't nobody. Right, it's nobody. You there by yourself, and you realize, it's like the things when you start looking at your phone and nobody's checking on you, none of this, and reality kicks in.
It's just you.
Yeah. It's just you, and the world moved on.
On April 4th, 2007, everything changed for Gilbert Arenas. Gerald Wallace crashed into his leg during a game against Charlotte, tore his lateral meniscus clean through. What should have been a 6-month recovery turned into a 2-year nightmare. 3 surgeries, 15 games in 2 seasons. The man who once averaged 28.4 points and made 3 straight All-Star teams, gone, just like that. But here's the wild part. The checks kept coming. Gilbert was still getting paid $11 million a year while barely touching the court. Still flying to Miami, still posting up in LA and New York hotels, still collecting $129 cash every single day for food. The lifestyle didn't stop, the game did. The structure, the purpose, the rhythm, gone. Nick Young saw it all unfold up close.
It was hard.
Was there anything that he helped you with basketball?
That's I say he ruined my life. I told you, but I say he ruined my life. He ruined my life.
Okay, it's just like any young guy. You come in sometimes on a veteran's bad year. I'm injured, so it's more party mode.
He was just a rookie, walking into training camp wide-eyed. And what does Gilbert do? Takes the wheels off his car and rolls them into the film room. Charged $3 grand to Nick's hotel bill, smashed his $1,000 shades, made him dress like a chauffeur, and even sprayed fire extinguishers all over everyone's cars, including the owner's. To top it off, he mailed Nick's car keys to his house, then watched him panic at the airport like it was a show. Kenyon Martin once said Gilbert was the worst vet for a rookie, but this wasn't some locker room prank gone too far. It was something darker. A man with too much time, too much energy, and no game to pour it into. A man who lost himself and started spiraling just to feel something.
He took my keys, and we was on the road when I did it.
What happened to the car?
He took my keys and somehow shipped them back to the house, but when we land, I couldn't get in my car so he could beat me to my house. So once I got home, he had paintball guns. He just took the wheels off my tires, all kind. It was crazy.
Sometimes just got to pay.
Did you have to give the computer back?
No, hell no.
Oh, you just had to fix it.
You took the wheels off his car?
Yeah, the wheels off my car and rolled them into film.
Rolled them into film?
Have field day,
that's what I'm like, why didn't they do nothing? They could have saved me.
Fast forward 2 years later, December 2009. and Gilbert brought guns into the Wizards' locker room. The world called it a meltdown, a mental break, a scandal that ruined his career. But look closer, that moment didn't come out of nowhere. It was born from those lost years, after 3 knee surgeries, after endless boredom, after losing the one thing that kept him balanced, basketball. When the game disappeared, the chaos stayed. NBC Washington summed it up perfectly when they asked the question everyone was thinking: when did Gilbert Arenas' downfall really begin? Most people point to the gun scandal as Gilbert Arenas' breaking point, but those who really followed his story know it started long before that. The real turning point was April 4th, 2007, the day his knee got wrecked. That injury didn't just take away his game, it cracked his entire identity. And Gilbert wasn't alone. Greg Oden, the #1 pick in 2007, drafted ahead of Kevin Durant, became the next cautionary tale. Before he even played a real game, he broke his thumb in preseason, then needed microfracture surgery. His whole rookie year gone at just 19. On the OG's podcast, Oden opened up about what that silence does to a young player with millions and no purpose.
You know, to come from being that high to kind of that low, and one of the stories I like to talk about is like, all right, when I was able to finally walk, I'm like, all right, let me go be around my teammates. They having a little party, let me go. I walk up, the bouncer like, dude, the whole entire world know you 19. I can't let you in here. So it's like, I'm trying to hang out with my teammates, but I can't, because I can't go to spots they go to. So now I'm having house parties at the house. Like, I got a whole year off. It's not like I got to just sit down. I'm in Portland. So every night, hey, who you can get come over? Why not?
Yeah,
and,
I know who wouldn't.
He said that every night he was partying, because what else could he do? He couldn't travel with the team, couldn't hoop, couldn't even feel like part of the squad. So he brought the party home, and the home became the problem. Things spiraled fast. In one of the rawest confessions ever, Oden told Grantland, "When I played well, I drank to celebrate. When I played bad, I drank to forget." By his second year in Portland, he admitted he was basically an alcoholic. At 21 years old, millions in the bank, but no one in his corner who knew how to help. Because the NBA system isn't built for mental collapse, it's built for control. The structure comes from basketball, but when basketball's gone, that structure collapses completely. One of Oden's close friends said it best: he honestly might need an intervention. The injury didn't just end his career, it erased the one thing keeping him stable. John Wall lived that same nightmare. The 5-time All-Star who was once the fastest man on the court tore his Achilles in 2019. And the recovery wasn't just physical. Years later, Wall revealed he came close to ending it all. That's how deep the hole gets when the game disappears.
Now I'm not playing basketball, you know what I mean? I'm in a bad spot. I'm like what the is going on? Like, why all this got to happen to me? Back to back. Like, I go from the second best player in the East, top 10, top 15 player in the league, then everything's going, you know what I mean? To like basically rock bottom. Like, I mean, have it all. And not by choice though, it just shit that happened. Like, I can't control having bone spurs and shit.
For NBA players, basketball isn't just a paycheck. It's an identity, a shield, a reason to keep going. Every friend you have, every conversation you're part of, every way strangers treat you, it all revolves around the game. When you play bad, you have the next game to fix it. When life gets messy, you hide in practice. But when that's gone, you're left alone, rich, isolated, and staring at hotel ceilings in cities you barely know. And when you can't train, the body changes fast. Zion Williamson came into camp at 330 pounds during his 2021 recovery. He's listed at 284. The Pelicans panicked so much, they added strict weight clauses to his $197 million deal. Sean Kemp went through it too. Came back from the lockout at 315 pounds, mixed with heavy cocaine use, and was out of the league by 34.
When the NBA season starts, that's where all the bad habits are. So when the season starts, now I'm flying to Miami. Now I'm flying to Atlanta. Now I'm flying to Los Angeles, New York, right? Houston. Coming in 2, 3 in the morning. Where am I going? Strip club, right? Club. So we are partying and drinking damn near every city we go.
What?
Different girls every city we go. So we're partying.
Even Gilbert Arenas said the temptation is built into the schedule. When you're playing, there's consequences. You can't be up till 2 a.m. when there's a game tomorrow. But when you're injured, rehab at 10, done by noon, and nothing else. So yeah, you're still on the team jet, still checking into Miami hotels at 2 a.m., still living the lifestyle, but now with no discipline, no game to keep you grounded. Teams don't know what to do with injured stars. Trainers handle the knee, doctors handle the surgery. But who handles the other 22 hours of the day? Nobody. That's where things get dark. Rex Chapman, once a star guard, had 7 surgeries in his final 3 years. After the last one, a doctor handed him OxyContin, legally properly, by the book. Chapman said, "In 2 days, I was in love. It made me feel smarter, funnier, a better dad, a better husband." Think about that. A painkiller that makes you feel complete. You're hurt, depressed, missing your purpose, and a doctor gives you a pill that erases all of it. Perfectly legal, covered by insurance. 18 months after retirement, Chapman was hooked, taking 40 Vicodin and 9 OxyContin a day. Willie Cauley-Stein took what he thought was a Percocet during practice just to fight withdrawal. It was laced with fentanyl. He later said, "I could easily be dead." Legal prescription, legal process, deadly outcome. The addiction was predictable, but no one was watching. It's the same brutal pattern over and over again. Gilbert tears his knee in 2007. 2 years of chaos and guns in the locker room by 2009. Greg Oden becomes an alcoholic at 21. John Wall almost takes his life. Different players, same core issue. They all lost the structure that kept them contained. Because here's what fans miss. An injured NBA player doesn't lose the luxury. The jets, the 5-star hotels, the daily cash, it all stays. What disappears are those 4 sacred hours that made everything make sense. Basketball. Gilbert Arenas went from dropping 28 points a night to sitting in LA traffic for 3 hours just to kill time. He said it best on road tripping. "I didn't know what to do, so I'd just get in my car, hit the freeway, and drive for hours. All the way down, stuck in traffic, then turn around and drive all the way back. 3 hours of aimless driving, just to avoid sitting alone in an empty house, with $11 million in the bank and absolutely nothing to do." That's how deep it got. A man so desperate for structure, he'd rather create his own chaos than face the silence. That's the part nobody ever talks about. The injury report might say, out 4 to 6 months. But what it should say is, no structure for 6 months, still got millions, still traveling to every party city in the country, still surrounded by temptation, but without the one thing that used to keep him grounded, the game. Greg Oden broke it down in the simplest, rawest way. "When I played well, I drank to celebrate. When I played bad, I drank to forget. But when you can't play at all, that's when things turn dark. That's when careers collapse, addictions form, and the mind starts to spiral. Because here's the truth nobody wants to admit. The system itself breeds the downfall. Those guaranteed contracts, the private jets, the endless free time, they all turn into weapons when you take away the discipline of basketball." Gilbert admitted he went full party mode. Greg Oden admitted he became an alcoholic. John Wall confessed he was on the edge of ending it all. These aren't wild stories, they're warnings. And the craziest part? They weren't even supposed to say any of this out loud. Maybe the next young star who tears his ACL and finds himself staring at months of rehab will hear these stories and realize what's really waiting for him isn't the surgery. It's the empty calendar. Right now, somewhere, there's a 22-year-old player rehabbing his second knee surgery, pulling in $15 million a year, just finished 2 hours of rehab, and nobody's told him the truth, that these quiet hours are more dangerous than the injury itself. The NBA has mastered the art of money, talent, and entertainment, but they still haven't figured out how to protect their players from themselves. So the next time you see "out indefinitely" on an injury report, remember, the hardest part isn't the surgery, it's those endless hours in between. If you like this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and drop a comment below. And I'll see you on the next one.